How does it feel like being where you're at right now?
It feels amazing. I mean, there's no words to really put it. So when I first started my stream, I only had like 1 viewer, 2 viewers, and that kept me going. 2023, that's when I really started traveling. I went to London and feel connected to them. I did streams there, and that led to where I'm at right now in 2024, where I'm traveling a whole world of streaming. It feels motivational.
Does it ever get like too crazy?
Yes. People was jumping on me. It gets too crazy. Sometimes it gets too crazy. And I hate that.
From wild street dances in Brazil to pure chaos in Norway, Speed's global streams are unforgettable. Today, we're diving into the most loved and most hated countries IShowSpeed has ever visited. When Speed arrived in Brazil, the vibe was electric. From the second he hit the streets, fans recognized him, cheered him on, and even joined him in spontaneous dance battles. One of his most viral moments came when he performed a Ronaldo celebration in the middle of a busy street, and the crowd went wild.
Gritando. Olha lá. Portugal's winning! Vai dormir!
Brazil's mix of energy, football culture, and friendly fans made this trip an instant fan favorite. People still comment that Speed's Brazil streams feel like a highlight reel of pure positivity. But not every country welcomed Speed with that same energy. His trip to Norway was one of the roughest IRL streams of his career. What should have been a scenic, relaxing stream turned into an awkward disaster. From cold stares to a lack of interaction from locals, fans could feel Speed's frustration through the screen. The stream went viral, but not for the right reasons. Many called it the most awkward IRL experience Speed has ever had. After the chaos of Norway, South Korea was a complete 180. Speed instantly clicked with the culture. From trying local street food to exploring the vibrant city streets, his energy matched perfectly with the people's friendliness. One of the most talked about moments was when he joined a random group of dancers and absolutely stole the show. Speed's confidence had everyone laughing and cheering. South Korea quickly became one of the countries Speed himself called one of the best experiences ever. But if Norway was awkward, Slovakia was outright uncomfortable. Fans watching live said you could feel the tension during his streams there. Speed's interactions with locals didn't go smoothly, and a few encounters even turned confrontational. Clips of these moments spread quickly online, with viewers debating if this was Speed's worst travel experience ever. From tough crowds to overwhelming love, Indonesia was a stream that fans will never forget. The moment Speed arrived, it felt like he was surrounded by a wave of positivity. The locals embraced him, showed him around, and the chat couldn't stop commenting on how happy he looked. And then came the moment that made history. Speed hit 1 million live viewers during his Indonesia stream, breaking the world record for the most concurrent viewers on a solo IRL stream. Right after, he ran down a staircase and hit the Swooty celebration, like he just unlocked plus 1,000 aura from the crowd around him. One of the standout clips was Speed learning local greetings and laughing at his own mistakes. It was authentic, funny, and heartwarming. Many fans say Indonesia is the trip that showed the real Speed, genuine, curious, and full of good energy. While IShowSpeed was having the time of his life in Indonesia, his stream in India became one of his most controversial. The stream started out exciting, with Speed exploring local markets and trying street food, but things quickly turned chaotic. From overwhelming crowds following him to cultural misunderstandings that sparked backlash online, the India stream became a mixed bag. Clips of Speed's reactions went viral, and some fans criticized him for being disrespectful in certain moments, while others defended him, saying he was just being himself. India ended up being one of the most talked about countries he's ever visited, but for all the wrong reasons. On the flip side, Speed's trip to China was nothing short of incredible. He praised the country as one of the best places he's ever been to, and fans agree. From exploring busy streets to trying unique local food, every moment felt like an adventure. One clip that still gets replayed is Speed's reaction to traditional Chinese snacks. His genuine surprise and laughter made it one of his most wholesome streams. The chat loved how respectful and curious he was about the culture, and many fans say this trip showed a more thoughtful side of Speed and of China itself, which also showed him respect, completely opposite to how the Western world often portrays it. Germany was another tough stream for Speed. While there were a few fun moments, much of the stream was marked by awkward encounters with fans and uncomfortable interactions on the streets. At one point, Speed even said live, "Man, I don't think they like me here." And the chat couldn't help but agree. Clips of these moments spread quickly, with viewers calling it one of his least enjoyable trips. Fans often rank Germany as one of his forgettable IRL experiences. When Speed arrived in the Philippines, it was like he was treated as a superstar. Fans lined up to meet him, took pictures, and the energy was non-stop. Speed explored local markets, tried unique street foods, and even played basketball with locals, creating some of his most iconic IRL moments. The chat couldn't stop spamming W's, and Speed himself called the Philippines one of his favorite countries of all time. This trip remains one of the most heartwarming and hype experiences of his entire IRL career. But if the Philippines is at the top of the loved list, Norway and Slovakia sit firmly on the hated side. Fans still bring up these streams as the moments where Speed looked the most frustrated and out of his element. The lack of warm reception, the awkward stares, and the constant feeling that nothing is working made these trips infamous. To this day, these streams are often mentioned in memes as Speed's most cursed travels. Peru was another country that Speed couldn't stop talking about after his visit. From walking through colorful streets to tasting Peruvian street food, Speed looked completely in his element. One of the most memorable moments came when he joined a group of kids playing football and started doing his Ronaldo celebration. The crowd loved it. Fans commented that this trip felt like classic Speed energy. Funny, spontaneous, and full of heart. Now, before we wrap up the list, let's give a shout out to a few countries that didn't make the list but still gave us amazing Speed IRL moments. The UK is definitely on that list. From his hilarious football challenges to interacting with British fans, the streams were non-stop comedy. Another honorable mention goes to Portugal, where Speed had a blast exploring local culture and, of course, talking about football with the locals. On the flip side, there were countries that didn't hit the mark. France is one of them. While parts of the trip were fun, a few awkward run-ins and misunderstandings made the stream go sideways at times. And of course, some parts of his USA IRL streams have been chaotic. From arguments with random strangers to wild street incidents, fans often joke that Speed's worst moments happen when he's close to home. From Brazil's love to Norway's chaos, Speed's IRL streams are a wild ride. IShowSpeed's travel history is a roller coaster of highs and lows, but that's exactly why fans keep tuning in. With Speed, you never know what's going to happen. If we missed a country, whether best or worst, let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this.